So, good afternoon. May hapon sa tanan. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I think I think everybody is in the room now. So we will start our session this afternoon because I've heard that by 3 o'clock there's maintenance of internet providers. So basin mawala ta by 3 o'clock. In the meantime, please sign up our attendance. I posted the link in the chat box. Before I will start with module 3, I would like to recap what we have discussed. A short review of what we discussed last meeting. We talk about three approach to humanistic management. I hope you can still remember that it includes unconditional respect for human dignity, ethical reflection before making decisions, and dialogical extension of monological reflection. And then we also discuss about dignity of human person. We also discussed that dignity, that every person has dignity. No matter what his physical condition, no matter what his economic status in life, no matter what is the color of their skin, no matter what is their gender. So that's it. We discuss about the three approach, and then the dignity of human person. Now this afternoon we will discuss about leading with humility. So again, we will start with definition of terms. Ganun talaga. Pag nasa academy, we will start with definition of terms. So what is humility? Humility, it says here that the state of being humble. In the Bible, humility or humbleness is a quality of being courteously respectful of others. I-emphasize gyapon ang respect when it comes to humility. It is the opposite of aggressiveness, arrogance, boastfulness, and vanity. Now, humble leader has this motto, rather than saying me first, humility allows us to say, no, you first, my friend. We are giving importance to other people instead of unahon na to ato kaugalingon as leader. Humility is the quality that lets us go more than halfway to meet the needs and demands of others. When thinking about leadership, the top characteristics that comes into our mind are probably boldness, isog nga leader, intelligence, proactive, fearlessness, inspiration, dedication, strategic thinking, and bravery. Most people mistakenly don't associate humility with leadership. Kung mukaingon tang humble siya, murag dili siya leader. He has no leadership capacity if he is humble. Yet, it says that humility is a virtue at the core of great leadership. At the core of great leadership. May think that being humble means being timid or weak, pushover, or someone who is too soft. Nana ang thinking sa uban, kanang humble dili pwede ma-leader. But then they missed the important thing that humility is a virtue at the core of great leadership. A true leader always has humility. It says here, a true leader always has humility. Because it is through humility that a leader sees and treats everyone as equal. We are in the government. We are in the government. We are dealing with people. We are dealing with our clients. And as a leader, we treat everyone as equal. And without humility, a leader can turn into a despot. Humility offers a balance to the power inherent in leadership. It humanizes the leader and brings him closer to the people he leads, no? Because he is humbling himself closer to the people he leads. Because kung wala humility ang isa ka leader, tuwa siya sa taas, no? He does not know how to be humble and be closer with the people he leads. That is why in the workplace, a humble leader becomes strong by earning his team's respect and therefore their loyalty, no? If you are humble, you earn the respect of other people. Ganyan. That is how important humility is. Ingon din ni, humility is a valuable attribute to have in order to become a more effective leader. There are, I would like to share with you this afternoon five golden rules in leading with humility. No? Number one is give credit, share blame. No? Give credit, share blame. Si Coach Paul Bryant, no, of the famous or legendary football team of University of Alabama, he said, and I quote, no, if anything goes bad, I did it. No? If anything goes semi-good, we did it. If anything goes really good, you did it. That is the mark of a true leader with humbleness. No? A true humble leader. He gives credit and he shares the blame. No? If anything goes bad, I did it. If anything goes semi-good, we did it. If anything goes really good, you did it. No? He gives the credit to the member of his team. But there are people who are not like that. No? To lead with humility means to share both the good and the bad with your team. No? When team successfully reaches a goal, a humble leader will let his team take the credit. And sadly, there are leaders who does not take the blame. And that is what we call poor leader. No? Poor leader. Because a poor leader distances himself from his team and the situations when things go sour. No? Kung doon ay talpak, mambulyaso, he distances himself from his team because he does not want to share the blame. He only wants credit for the success of the team. But when the team fails, he does not want to share the blame. A true leader shares in the blame when things don't work out and praises his team and the job is done right. So I hope you are in the government, you're enrolling in the MGM course because one of your motivation is to be promoted, and that is my challenge. That when you are at the top, I hope no, you embrace this first rule in leading with humility. I hope you give credit and share the blame sa inyong team. The second is admit your mistakes. I'm sure you agree with me that we make mistakes. Huh? And we are shocked and embarrassed when it happens. That sometimes we would like to deny that mistake. But a humble leader does not do that. He admits his mistake and tries to move forward, either by coming up with solutions himself or asking people for suggestions. Because if you do not admit mistakes, you cannot move forward. Cannot move forward. And because you will not grow as a leader. No? Dili ka maka-earn because you do not admit mistakes. You do not share the blame. Admitting mistakes shows strength of character and encourages team members to do the same. So if you admit mistake, the members of the team will also do the same, and then there is room for you for improvement to perform better next time around. No? But a poor leader denies having made a mistake and tries to cover it up. No? There are leaders who are like that. And definitely they are poor leaders. A true leader admits when he is wrong and reflects on the impact of his actions. Question, I hope, do you admit mistakes? That's a challenge for you. Next is ask for feedback. No? Being truly humble means being able to receive constructive criticism. No? Leaders who believe in receiving feedback show they are interested in continuing to grow and learn. Because if you do not accept feedback, especially those critical feedback, you will not grow as a leader, and you will not learn principles of good leadership, because you are closing all the doors for improvement. Because for you are the only person that cannot commit mistake, and therefore you are not free. You are imprisoned by your pride, no?
Yeah.
So please ask for feedback. By asking for and accepting feedback, you're able to create a culture of communication and openness among your team, no? There is communication. They show the value of listening to different points of view and accepting valid points when they are made. A poor leader, however, shies away from feedback and gets defensive when any criticism is given. A true leader encourages feedback and takes the opportunity to learn and improve his style of leadership and improve his ability. As leader, we should be open to criticism. All those are geared towards improving, towards growing our style of leadership. So that's number 3. Number 4 is lead by actions, not by words. No? Some leaders like to get on their soapboxes and talk about all the things their teams should be doing better. No, they think that leading means telling people what to do without thinking about what they should be doing themselves. A humble leader realizes that to lead effectively, he must do so through his actions and not just his words. No? He sets an example for his team to follow, whether it's by asking for feedback or admitting to his mistakes. No? A poor leader preaches values, yet does not live by them. They are poor leader. A true leader leads by example, following the values he believes in and encouraging his team to do the same. Lead by actions, not by words, no? Nabitaw daghan ng istorya bitaw, bula-bula ra ba? So, pero walay saktong buhat. So, mana sila saba kaya sila ba, no? Pero wala man ay buhat, no? And then 5, be respectful. Be respectful. So, balik-balik na, no? Sa first meeting, we also discuss about respect, no? Often, with leadership comes hubris, no? Hubris, kanang excessive pride sa atong kaugalingon. Or over self-confidence. No? Hubris ang nagpasulabi, no? Because with the overwhelming pride and sense of power, no? Kung naagani ka sa taas, let us forget that to get respect, they must first give respect, no? In order to get respect, they must first give respect. Pero ang napasulabi is hubris, no? Kanang excessive pride. So I hope that is my challenge for you, that when you are at the top, I hope you remain respectful. Not only to those, no? Not only to those you deem worthy of respect, but respect everybody in the organization. Because a true leader treats everyone with respect, not just those who he deems worthy of respect. Diba? So leading with humility means understanding that mutual respect is the foundation of effective leadership. When there is no mutual respect within the organization, the leadership in that organization is problematic, no? A true leader treats everyone with respect, thus earning the respect of others. Ingon si Saint Augustine, it was pride that changed angels into devils, no? It is humility that makes men an angel, as angels, no? So, question, are you humble enough? Do you embrace humbleness in the workplace, in the organization? No? Kay matud pa ni Confucius, no? Humility is the solid foundation of all virtues. Humility is the solid foundation of all virtues. So, gagmay patano, ginantang learn to respect so that you will be respected. Because respect is earned. No? Respect is earned. Si Simon Sinek, mingon siya, great leaders don't need to act tough. No? Their confidence and humility serve to underscore their toughness. No? Hindi na kinanglan mag-inisip-isok. No? Tungod kaya ang ilang self-confidence o ang ilang pagka-humble will underscore their toughness. And then si Thomas Merton, mingon siya, pride makes us artificial and humility makes us real. No? If pride ang nagpasulabi sa tua, we are artificial person. No? We are artificial person. Kung ang pride nagpasulabi sa tua. But if we are humble enough, we are real person. No? We are real person. If we humble ourselves. Naman na sa Bible, no? If my people are called by my names and humble themselves, no? Because ang true leader who demonstrate humbleness, no, was Jesus Christ, no? He was a great leader, but he never showed arrogance. He never showed aggressiveness, no? He never showed boastfulness. He remains humble. No? Yet, he was one of the great leaders. He was one of the great leaders. And then, ingon si John Ruskin, I believe the first test of a truly great man is in his humility. Huh? Is in his humility. And then si Ezra Taft Benson, mingon siya, with pride, there are many curses. With humility, there come many blessings. Of course, kaya hinambog ka, murag, dili kayo ka siguro panalanginan, no? But if you humble yourselves, I'm sure you will receive more blessings from si kinsa man ang imong gituhan nga Dios, no? Because humbleness is the mark of a good leader, no?
Yeah, a
I
great
hope you agree
leader
with
with
me.
humility is the best. Dari kita sa mga
You
comment.
agree with me, no? Si Shrey Chimnoy, mingon siya, only humility knows how to appreciate and admire the good qualities of others. No? Only humility knows how to appreciate and admire the good qualities of others. And I agree with this, no? Because if pride ang nagpasulabi sa imuhang isip ug sa imong heart, kasing-kasing, no? There's no way for you to appreciate others. Dili jud ka mo appreciate sa ubang tao kung nagpasulabi ang pride sa imuha, no? And you are not free. Dili ka free sa imong pagkatao na. Because ano man, napriso ka sa imong garbo. And because of that, no, you do not know how to appreciate others. Diba? And then, si Maulana Khan, mingon siya, humility is the greatest quality that a man can have, and arrogance is undoubtedly the worst. No? Arrogance is undoubtedly the worst. And humility is the greatest quality that a man can have. Question: are you embracing humbleness? Does humility have a place in your heart and mind? That's a challenge for you. No? That is a challenge for you. Ngon si Shrey Sadimaa, ngon siya, never be proud, but show humility towards others. True wisdom lies in being humble. True wisdom lies in being humble. And then si Pope Francis makes siya, the world tells us to seek success, power, and money. But God tells us to seek humility, service, and love. No? God tells us to seek humility, service, and love. We are in the government service, no? We are in the government service, and we are dealing with people. So it is a challenge for us to always embrace humility, to always have humbleness in our hearts, no? Question: lisod ba yun magpaubos? No? I hope you agree with me. No? That lisod magpa-humble, labi nagma-challenge ang imong pride. No? Makigsumbagay gyud kana ba, no? No? Makigsumbagay gyud kung matandog ang imong pride, because it's hard to humble ourselves. No? It's hard to humble ourselves. Pero as a leader, kinahanglan we should embrace humility. We should embrace humility. Ana, so I hope that you, as you go upward towards the ladder of success, no? Sa taas, I hope madumduman ko ninyo na kining humility is needed. Humility is one of the virtues to become good leader. So, selflessness is humility. Humility and freedom go hand in hand. And only a humble person can be free. Matod ni Jeff Wilson. No? Only a humble person can be free. As I said earlier, nga katong mga garbo ang ipasulabi, dili gid sila free nga tao tungod kay na imprison sila sa ilang pride. No? They cannot see and appreciate others. Especially kung successful ang uban, siya dili kayo, yet hambog gyapon bisag dili kayo siya successful, dili gud niya ma-appreciate ang achievements of others. So that is all about our leading with humility. I would like to share with you a video, no, to supplement our learning about humility, and then we will open the floor for some sharings before going into module 4. I will stop sharing my screen, and then where's the video? Okay.
Undersecretary of Defense. who was invited to give a speech at a large conference, about 1,000 people. And he was standing on the speech at a large conference, about 1,000 people. And he was standing on the stage with his cup of coffee and his styrofoam cup. Giving his prepared remarks with his PowerPoint behind him. And he took a sip of his coffee and he smiled and he looked down at the coffee. And then he went off script. And he said, you know, last year I spoke at this exact same conference. Last year I was still the undersecretary. And when I spoke here last year, they flew me here business class. And when I arrived at the airport, there was somebody waiting for me to take me to my hotel. And they took me to my hotel and they had already checked me in and they just took me up to my room. And the next morning I came downstairs and there was someone waiting in the lobby to greet me and they drove me to this here same venue. They took me through the back entrance and took me into the green room and handed me a cup of coffee in a beautiful ceramic cup. He says, I'm no longer the undersecretary. I flew here coach. I took a taxi to my hotel and I checked myself in. When I came down the lobby this morning, I took another taxi to this venue. I came in the front door and found my way backstage, and when I asked someone, do you have any coffee? He pointed to the coffee machine in the corner, and I poured myself a cup of coffee into this here styrofoam cup. He says the lesson is, the ceramic cup was never meant for me. It was meant for the position I held. I deserve a styrofoam cup. Remember this. As you gain fame, as you gain fortune, as you gain position and seniority, people will treat you better. They will hold doors open for you. They will get you a cup of tea and coffee without you even asking. They will call you sir and ma'am, and they will give you stuff. None of that stuff is meant for you. That stuff is meant for the position you hold. It is meant for the level that you have achieved of leader or success or whatever you want to call it. But you will always deserve a styrofoam cup. Remember that. Remember that lesson of humility and gratitude. You can accept all the free stuff. You can accept all the perks. Absolutely, you can enjoy them. But just be grateful for them and know that they're not for you. I remember getting off the Acela. I took the Acela from New York to Washington, D.C., and I got off the train like everybody else, and I was walking down the platform like everyone else, and I walked past General Nordy Schwartz, who used to be the Chief of Staff of the United States Air Force, the head of the Air Force. And here I did, you see a guy in a suit, schlepping his own suitcase down the platform just like me. And just a couple months ago, he was flying on private jets and he had an entourage and other people carried his luggage. But he no longer held the position. And so now he got to drag his own suitcase. And never did it sort of remind me more that none of us deserve the perks that we get. We all deserve a styrofoam cup.
Okay. Klaro niyo ang video? Security. So I hope you get some lessons from that video. It was very clear, that our kanang mga tao nga nagpalibot sa ato, it's because we are in the position. And when we are out of the position, dili na po na silang magbali-bali sa ato. So, just be good, just be humble, just embrace humility, and I'm sure you will always be remembered by the members of your team, no? Kung asa mo na, kung unsan yung gili na grupo, no? So, that's it. So, doon ay mga questions and sharings before we will proceed with Module 4. You can unmute yourselves, no? Ay gusto mo share? Si Mr. Sara. Ha? You're raising your hand? Paki-unmute. Ha?
Ang say question, sir.
Lang ba kayo share something about humility and before we'll proceed with Kuan?
Yes, sir.
Module.
With all the experience that I have, bisag unsa kami tawag gid nato og kaning ay maabot sa tuang ginagbay ba, grasya ba, sa ingon pa katong sa video, sa grasya ba or sa naabot na to sa kinabuhi, dili gid mawala ang mga tao nga masinahon, sir. Ila gitang kuanon birahon panaog, pero naragi na sa imo kung magpadala ka sa ilahang mga pagpaningkamot na ikaw unta mulambo pa, pero digid mawala ang mga tao nga masinahon, sir. In short, masinahon gayud, sir. So ang akong gimo ato, sir, dili lang gid ako sila bali-balihon. So move forward kung unsa man gani, kay kabalo ko, humble ko, and I have my humility in my heart. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Miss Sarah Jane Nagap, are you raising your hand? You want to share something, Miss Nagap? Yes. Wala kay audio. Please check your mic. Sige, we will get back to you. Kung doon ay lain mo kuan, mo share before we'll proceed with Module 4. Sarah Jane kisa pa na nag-raise hand. So, okay ra? We'll proceed with kuan, Module 4. Sir Padayhag, do you have something to share? Please unmute your mic.
Sir, madungan ra.
Okay, sige, proceed.
I think everybody wants to be humble or to have humility in every self, but the problem is we don't really know the measurement of being humble. Kasi it depends on how everyone and everybody looks at you silently.
Okay. Wala na? So, we will proceed to...
Sir Nestor Ganto daw, sir. Nagpataas siya mo.
sige. Mr. Ganto, you're raising your hand, please. Proceed.
Okay. Can you hear me na, sir? Hello.
Yeah, proceed.
Okay, sir, na-experience na ako ni sir na kung ipa-lower yun mo yung self, sir, everybody will respect you. And nakatry ko ni sir during my time, sir, na nag-work ko sa Camiguin, sir. Although, sir, I'm dealing with people na, let's just say na wala sila nakahuman, but still, sir, gipakita na ko sila ang humility, sir. So nakita na ko, sir, nga sila, sir, murag ang ilahang treatment sa kuan, sir, is equal kanabang kuan, sir, bitaw wala ko nila gina-follow gyud ko nila, sir. Then nakita na ko, sir, na kung ipaubos nimo imong self, sir, daghan kag maging nga friends and what to, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Si Doc Labitad.
Hello?
Doc Tristan, ikaw na.
Yes, Doc, proceed.
Sorry, nako sa quarantine house.
Sige, Doc.
Thank you so much, sir, for this opportunity. No, I think for me, personally, it talks about the character of the person. Yun, no. Sakto to ko ganyan giingon ni sir na mingon siya there is no measure or right measure kung unsaon na to pagkasulti nga humble pa dito sa katao. It is in the discretion of every individual nga imo ang nakasalamuha every day on how you deal with them. Being a leader man god, dili tungod kay gipanganak ka nga leader, no. Kasi tag-ani gikuan gyud ka, gi-carve, gi-mold, gi-ana eventually. Hindi lang po siya tungod kay kitang ka ng gusto mabutang sa posisyon na kung asang posisyon na atong gusto malingkuran or maangkon, no, because kung naka sa dako nga posisyon, it talks about power, it talks about greater responsibilities, and you are not only limited sa kana nga scope of being a leader, no, per se, but daghan pag aspeto nga atong gina-consider about that. But I am glad, sir, nga na topic ni nato, no, kani about humility and leadership, on how kay dako yung kay siyang impact or lesson sa ato, because karon pa lang, no, makahinuklob na ta sa katong I am very nalipay ko kay